Yes, in today's topic, what are the things we learned? First, we have learned the mm, type conversions or type casting. What are the rules? Okay. Then working with mathematical functions, floating point function, business functions, those are all, and date calculations are also functions introduced. That was the first topic, correct? And the second topic is we will go with field symbols and variables we will discuss. Okay. Yeah. So, right. We will keep side heading as a working with field symbols very, very important because these are all part of the programming basics only. We have to learn it, everything. So, field, there are two things that is nothing but field symbols and as well as your data references. These two are very much important. So let's take field symbols example. So field symbols, yes, field symbols are placeholders for other data objects. Yes, first statement. So field symbols does not reserve any memory, reserve any memory, right? Okay, by default. That is the another advantage. Next, field symbols are useful to develop dynamic programming because that means dynamic programming. Actually, we can write other way around. Field symbols are mostly used in dynamic programming. Okay, while with dynamic programming. Okay, it's what is dynamic programming also, what is static and dynamic. These two also we will see. So field symbols are used. Field symbols are so flexible, which adopts the data type and length of the assigned data object. Yes, right. Now, working with field symbols, working with field symbols is a two-step procedure. Two-step procedure. First step one is declare field symbol. Okay, step two, assign data object to field symbol. So two-step procedure. Assign data object to field symbol. Two-step procedure. So first step, declare field symbol. So field hyphen symbols, angle bracket fs. This is the rule. So now field hyphen symbols is a keyword which is used to declare field symbols. Declare field symbols, right? So you have to understand this hyphen. Hyphen is this is the hyphen. Hyphen is a part of field symbol keyword. Okay, this is important. Field symbol keyword. It is not casually written or it is not a separator also. You have to declare this is a it is a single keyword. Okay, yes. you have to understand this way. Now, what next? What is this FS? FS is name of the field symbol. Name of the field symbol. So it must be field symbol is always represented or denoted within angle brackets. This is important. That is left bracket, right bracket between only you have to write, because I told you this is less than greater than. But don't consider in this case it is not less than greater than. And when we write something in this angle brackets, generally it could be any value. But in this case, in this context, it must be there. Okay, field symbols must be specified, represented within angle brackets. So if you want to go to another example, yes, you can go with field hyphen symbols, field hyphen symbols, colon. You know, basic FS1, field symbol 1, comma, FS2, and so on. FS2, comma, FS3. Yes, what is this? Comma, colon, chain statement. This is already, when we want to use comma, it must preceded by colon. So that is single statement. This is a single statement which begins with field symbols, end with a period, and remaining first and second field symbols are declared by this separated by comma and finally end with period. This is already known. So this is what is the difference. This is declaring single field symbol, but here it is declaring several multiple field symbols using chain statement. By this time you have to familiar slowly. So you have to understand that field symbol name can be alphanumeric. Wantedly, this is, don't assume that you have to write FS only. No, you can write ABC also, no problem. Yes, this is what your field symbol name, field symbol name can be alpha numeric. Yes, okay. So fine, this is one of the introduction syntax and all. We are going to step 2. So what is step 2? Step 2 is assign data object to field symbol. So syntax for that. Yes. So this is in fact declarative of field symbols, syntax and explanation. Now assigning syntax. Assigning syntax goes like this. Assign is a keyword, space data object, to TO2, then FS. Yes. Now this is the syntax. Data object, okay, assign to, okay, assign and to keywords, assign to, just like move to, write to. So the data object means data object can be variable or structure or internal table. That's okay. That those concepts you will understand anything, but this you will understand later. But time being, you understand variable only. You know variable concept. So at this operand position, you can write any variable you can assign to field symbol. So two-step procedure, declaration and assigning, two concepts. Now, yes, what exactly the further explanation of the field symbol? Yes, very important topic is this field symbols. So, like after step two, okay, otherwise we will write the theory above only. Yes. So you, because I'm slowly introducing the theory, but after example, you have to come back and read each line. By that time, you are familiar with everything. So field symbols act like dereference pointers. D pointers concept of C language. Okay, yes. In C language, we have two things: pointers, dereference pointers. Generally, in general, okay, what is our approach? Pointers points to the pointers points to the address of variable. Yes, it holds the address of other variable. Next, dereference pointers. hmm, Dereference pointers points to the value of variable. Yes. So in general, what is the basic rule is, so holds variable holds address also and value also. If not value, it holds the initial value system assigns. So pointers pointing to the address, dereference pointing to the value. Now we are pointing to value, pointing to, yes, coming to this is a general discussion because related to C language related discussion. This is not ABAP related because since, yes, okay, that's why I'll write inside of that C related generality. Then I'm coming back to the field symbol original topic. So what happened? Yes, we can assign we can assign any data object to field symbol. Now, yes, upon successful assignment of data object to field symbol. Now, okay, now the field symbol points to the value of the data object. Yes. Now, yes, yes. If we we print data object or field symbols, both provides, okay, similar output. Both provides same output. That is the result. It is output means same result. Output means result. Yes. Same. Because if we successfully assign that, both gives the, whether you print field symbol or print data object, both give the, yes, same result. And final discussion is this: field symbols are more flexible programming purpose. It is useful. Yes, field symbols are useful to develop flexible programming. Flexible means what? Nothing is hard coded. Yes, because field symbols, uh, field symbols adopts the data type and length of the assigned data object. Yes, assigned data object. Yes, this is what basically. So field symbols, okay, can basically does not belongs to any data type. Any data type, yes. Basically, type C plus one value will get it will, but even though I can show you in the debugger, it will useful in the dynamic adoption purpose. These field symbols are mostly used. Okay, yes. So these are all the basic theory of the field symbols. We will go with example program, then we will come back with this theory revision. Example. So I'm using the same program only. Later we will go to moving to okay. Working with field symbols. Right. So now here we have data. Data is a keyword. So name is a variable. Name type C. Correct? Yes. We have what else? If you want to go to city, this example is already given to you. If you want to go to, yes, another example, yes, city type N also you can take it. And another example is type C, type N, and one more type D also. Date type D also you can consider it. Yes. So this is your example. So name equals to, if you consider it, because I wanted only three different examples. Okay, you write some name. Okay, yes. But you have to give the four length, correct? So city equals to Bangalore. Yes, you want to write it is 5 plus 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Then after that date, yes, date equals to some date you can print it. YYYY MMDD. This is the approach we follow. So write name, comma, city, comma, date. Yes, is there anything new to you? Nothing. This is already known example. This is how we work with variables, three-step procedure: declaration, assigning value, printing. Printing or displaying. The print statement is write statement. That is output statement. So if you try to print this way, we know this fundamentally we know that how it behaves, because if you want to write it the correct values, so HYD 123 if you write it, then you will come to know at least, then we will write it as 6 here, so that just you will come to know Hyderabad is replaced by zeros and 1 to 3. This is already explored to you. This already given explode. Yes. I guess this is your printing of normal variable values and all. Okay, because our this is not our purpose. Because our purpose is to go for the field symbol concept. So if you want to write field symbols, so first of all, field hyphen symbols. Okay, then bracket fs. Right. This is the syntax. This is declarative syntax. Check. If I remove this hyphen, it gives field symbols is not expected. The correct similar statement is field hyphen symbols. 498 line auto correction on. Auto corrected to hyphen. Okay, so this is keyword. First error. Second error. This angle brackets, if you give space, another error. Unable to interpret fs, spelling mistake. So you have to write it. Yes, again the same error you will get it. So bracket immediately, angle bracket immediately inside you have to write it. So single quotes, no. Single quotes is not again, because this is wrong again. Fs is not, you cannot give, because that is a kind of, yes, a field symbol name is fs here. So overall single quotes is also wrong, because you have to declare syntax is field symbol followed by the name of the field symbol. Name of the field symbol must be within fs. So if I write a small case, capital case, doesn't matter for us. Whether you write it in any case. Okay, this is your declaration of declaring field symbols. Okay, field symbol. Right. Then next, if you want to assign value to field symbol. But generally, we go with assign data object to field symbol. So assign is a keyword because it is a two-step procedure. I said assign is a keyword, name is a data object, to is a keyword, then after that fs. That's it. So now you have to go to what is this explanation? Assign data object to field symbol. Correct? So you have to see at this operand position, you can use name, city, date. Three things you can use it. But at this operand position, fixed fs. So you know write to, move to, now assign to. So field symbols are always declare first, assign next. Okay? Yes. Suppose if I want to use direct assign statement by mistake without declaring field symbol. So you will get field symbol is unknown, this error. But I declared it, but I forgot assign statement. Yes, that also, that's okay, syntactically correct. Now what next? What next? Hmm. Write statement. Yes, you have to write field symbol value. Value is. Value is. Right? That's it. Very simple. So declaration assignment. But now, what is that? Field symbol value is space. But I assigned name. If there is no assignment, then it is going to print this. If you assign the name, hmm, this is the, it is printing Ravi. Field symbol value is Ravi. Yes. But now I have one option, write name, write name and write field symbol. What is the difference? Both are giving similar output. Both are giving field symbol output and the name output. This is what is the explanation? Name is name, right? That is your name value. The data object, its name value is this. So you can see that field symbol value and the name value both are same, because I want to give as much as possible clarity. Okay, done. But again, we will go to U line, underline, right? Assign, what next? City to FS. This FS I will write this time caps. So what happens? Here, this is, in this case, you are assigning data object as name. Name is the data object in this context. But here in this context, this is also assign data object, but here it is city to field symbol, right? So assign city to field symbol. Then after that, you print the field symbol or print the data object. Both give the similar meaning. Field symbol is same, but city value is, yes. So this is your next example. Go to here. Field symbol value and the city value both are giving equal, because that is type N. Then go to next U line. U line. Here again I am going to assign uh, what for the data, third variable date. Date to FS. Okay. FS. Small caps combination. So in this case, assign, that is assigning data object. What is the data object name? Date to field symbol. This is the operation. After that, you want to print it. If you want to print the statement, you copy. So write FS is same. Only you have to print the date. Date value is date. Yes. Now, yes, this is what you have to observe it. We can print it in different colors also. So the field symbol is one, but field symbol is printing. Yes. If you are confused, I will call. Yes, I'll comment this three. You will find only one field symbol. It is field symbol value itself is Ravi 123 and date. One field symbol through, we are printing type C value, type N value, type D value, right? But here it is, you may not understand this. I will go with further explanation of this. Then only you, if we go to mm, very, very important is this field symbols in the project point of view, interview point of view. Yes. Let's take Yes, this is the example. Okay. Okay. So assume that because this is a G program, you have executed it. Okay. In this program, you have both. Okay. Type 1 program. So here we have uh, this is your memory. Okay. Random access, which is in role area memory. Okay. Memory. In the memory, first thing is FS. Because when we declare field symbols FS, so this is your FS. Okay, what exactly the FS is? So in the memory, yes, this is your FS. Sorry. Okay, 1 second. So this is your FS. Okay, yes. Now we have three variables. One is name. Name is a variable. Name variable address different and its value is this. So and what next? City. City value is something like this. City is variable name different, address. City variable name different, address different, and value different. What text? Date. Date is another variable, address different, value different. Value is this way. This was the value. Yes, because I am giving, you have to observe my explanation with respect to this program only. Because I cannot do simultaneously. Yes, this way you have to observe it. This is the program. Which program? Yes, this program. I am explaining this program only in a simplified manner. Got it? Yes. Now, if you look at this particular program, name, city, date, how this assignment happens and all, we will see now. Right. This is so three variables. Till now, you don't have confusion. In when you execute the program, three variables are created at three different places. Now, first statement, field symbol does not reserve any memory. That is, it does not occupy any memory. Okay. So, but it is useful in the program. How it is used is when we say assign name to FS. What is the assign statement? Assign, this is the name. This name I am going to assign to this FS. When we assign name to FS, what is the result of that? This FS in turn points to the value of the name. That's why whether you print it name also it gives Ravi. Whether you print a FS also it will print Ravi. Okay, that is one understanding. Second one, if we go to the other color, I am assigning CT to FS. Same field symbol. Yes. So first I am assigning CT to field symbol. Then when we assign CT to field symbol, then FS will point to the value of the city. It will print this value. We'll go in some other color. If you go to assign date, date to field symbol, assign date to FS. This is your date. Then the date will be okay. Yes, 1 second. You take some other things so that easily. Yes, this is your separate color. Assign date to FS. Then fs points to the value of the date. Yes, this is what happening. Okay, so we will go to debugger for you to understand this program, because this is inside program. Yes, go here. As debugger through, you will get much more clear picture. Right, go to field symbol, execute program. Yes. Mm. Go to program. Yes, here it is. Double click on name first, city next, date next. So you assign the value Ravi, Hyderabad, and one date. Correct. So this is Ravi. Yes. Now if you see here, you have to very closely, you have to observe why I introduced this program. You know values, you know hexadecimal value, that is memory, and as well as data type, technical data type, absolute data type. So focus on technical data type. Yes. Now if you print it name, city, date, it will print as it is Ravi 123 and date. After underline, you have to double click on FS. See, this is FS. Okay. So what is FS here? FS is a kind of FS is belongs to, by default it belongs to character data type into one length. Length is one. That is length one is one place. Yes. Actually, this is the data type. We cannot say that default is type C. It is type any. There is a one generic data type called as any, ANY. ANY is a data type. Yes, which that is called as a generic data type. Those we will discuss in later. Generic data types in the separate topic. Any. So time being, uh, okay, you just understand this way. Yes. So field symbol does not have any value, but it's showing this 2000 as the memory location. Yes. Okay. It does not reserve actually anything. So now if we go to, but FS is okay, known to you. By mistake, if I type FS1 now, double click, it says that it is a invalid variable. That is FS1 is invalid. Correct? Yes. You want to remove this line, can select it, use this delete. Go to next. Assign state. So assign name to FS. Name to FS. So you have to observe very closely. This and this two lines are focuses. Name is Ravi. So if upon successful assignment, FS value become Ravi. This memory address also you will get it. It is pointing to this only. Just you just observe it. Yes. Because we have already crossed 500 line. 500 line. That is, this statement is successfully executed. Subarch 0. Now you have to compare this versus this. So the field symbol value is Ravi and the name value is Ravi. And the this memory of this memory also copied. Not only that, it's not kind of copied. Actually, this is the field symbol. Why field symbols are, it's a kind of content. It is content variable. That means it is going to the pointing to the value of the assigned data object. Yes, assigned data object is name. It is pointing to its value. That's why it is printing both results same. Then go to next. If you print Ravi also, sorry, if you print name also, field FS also, it will print the same result. But we will move on to the city now. For the same field symbol, I'm just changing. Yes, you have to observe one more thing. Actually, I forgot it. Yes, so this is again highlighting. Earlier field symbol was say, character 1. Now it become character 4 because it is adapting the name properties, the assigned data object technical properties at runtime. That's why it is flexible. Field symbol is C1. Now upon assignment it came to C4, character 4. Okay, yes, it changed. Then go to next level, CT to FS. Now this time you just observe this versus this because CT value is 0000123 30 300 300. These are all the value. N6 means numeric 6 characters, numeric character. Wantedly I mentioned different data type, different value, different memory address. Now what is the upon successful assign of CT to FS value changes, memory changes, data type length also gets changes. How it changes? After crossing 506 line, click only single click, one step. Now compare it to this two. Compare this two. Right. City, because you have assigned city to FS. So FS is now pointing to the value of city, memory, and it is adapting its data type and length. It is adapting. So see, I mean, basically FS was character 1. When we assign name, it adapted character 4. When we assign city, it is adapted num-c 6. So its length changes, its data type is changing. That's why it is called as, it is useful in the flexible programming, dynamic programming, where we don't want to declare anything as hard-coded. We want to change it at runtime. For that purpose, these field symbols are useful. Then move on to the next topic, assigning. Assign date to FS. Now this time you have to focus on this and this both. Correct? Yes. Now date value is this, memory is this, type D8, data type 8. Now upon successful assigning of 511, after crossing 511, now date and field symbol both are same. That means date value, field symbol value same, memory address and data type and length adaptation. That is, yes. So field symbols, hope now you are familiar. Field symbols are very much useful to write this program. Okay, if you go back now, yes. So here, what next? You just go for this one, this one, this. Okay. Mm, okay. You just print it. You are getting the V, right? So now we will go back to the theory of this field symbols because I explained to you through picture through and debugger through. So the theory is, so field symbols are placeholders for, just like a placeholder. It holds the data objects. So basically, we don't assign any direct value to the field symbol. We are assigning data object to the field symbol. Yes. Basically, field symbol does not reserve any memory. That is the advantage. It does not hold any memory without holding, but it is useful for developing for writing the dynamic program. Dynamically, it adapts the data type and length and memory and value. Yes, this flexible programming part. So what happened? In C language, we come across, everyone knows about C language. We have two things, pointers and dereference pointers. Pointers are the variable which hold the address of other variable. Dereference pointers are holding the value of the variable. Every variable, each variable have address and value. So now we are talking on dereference pointer concept of C language. Okay, yes. Next, okay, you can assign variable to field symbol as of now. Yes, at this operand position, you assume only variable without single quotes. Okay, what earlier I told you, you have to see here also angle bracket, here also angle bracket. But the difference here itself, you can see this is fixed. It is a part of the syntax. So you have to write that angle brackets are part of the syntax. Mm, yes, it's not casually written or any optional, nothing. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Now, basically, field symbols does not belongs to any data type. It was a char one was the yes. So it's useful for and moreover you have to understand this. We can assign any variable to field symbol. So upon assigning to that variable to the field symbol, it points to the value of it. So if you upon successful assignment, the variable name, variable value, field symbol value both are same. Okay, right. It will dynamically adopts that. Yes, so this is your declaration. Field hyphen symbols. Okay, yes. Coming to the assigned part is this. Okay, this is your example. Yes, please. Anyone have question here?
Sir, what is the default data type for the field symbol? You told me. Is it
That's what actually default data type is. We can say type C at one place. Okay, yes, that is default. Data type is char and length is one place by default. Okay, that's what we assume it. So, but yes, field symbol, yes, field symbol can be declared, can be can also be declared with a type addition. Yes, type addition. That means what? Type is a optional addition. Yes, that means type uh, is optional addition. So what is the meaning of that? Type followed by type followed by data type. Yes, that is fundamental rule. But field symbols, field symbols are okay. If the field symbol is declared without type addition, if the field symbol is declared without type addition, so it is assumed as assumed as type any. What is ANY? ANY is a generic data. So data types are subclassified as two types: specific data type, generic data type. So generic means more general. Generic English meaning is general. General in nature. That is any ANY. Any is nothing but it can be any. It will adapt any data type. So we will comment this. We will go to yes next explanation. Yes, yes. We are exploring that field symbols like that. So field hyphen symbols. Okay, you can write the FS type any. So any or any table. Yes, this way we can declare it field symbol. Yes. type any, which is optional addition. So mostly this is implicit by default. Still, it works the same one. Data, number type I, very simple. Number type I, what next? Value 10. This is a basic fundamental program right from the beginning. So assign number to FS, hmm, write number or write FS. That's what I was saying. Both gives the 10 and 10 only. Yes. Okay, 10 and 10. Correct. So got it, no? Similar meaning. The above thing only we have. Right. Now we have one more concept is called as yes, U line. So if condition, if field symbol is assigned, then field symbol is assigned. Right statement, hmm, right statement, field symbol uh, is assigned only. We'll write simply the same thing. Yes. In the syntax, yes, field symbol is assigned. Correct? Yes, simple. So you can go to text. This is assigned. Hmm? If you read my notes, okay, because this is not a MS Word. How many pages till now? We don't know. Is assigned. Already I introduced is assigned here. Yes. Okay, if you go back to my introductory examples, where is that? Operators list. Under operators list, yes, is initial. Is not initial is one set. Is bound is not bound is one set. Is assigned is not assigned is another set. So is assigned is used to check the field symbol status. That is, I want to know whether my field symbol is assigned with a value or not. Yes, you can use this. Okay, this status checking. Okay, because generally is initial is used to check any variable or structure or internal table status. But for particular field symbol purpose, this is used. And in object oriented, we have check instance or object status. Is bound or is not bound. Okay, yes, we can apply. Here is my code. This is my code. Then go to U line. So clear statement. Clear statement on FS. Clear statement on FS. This can be used. Yes, we can use it. Clear statement. So it is resetting values. So what is this? Write value after clear statement. Value after clear statement. Now FS. Hmm? So you should not get confused because above code is commented. Only we have number NO. Our explore is on NO only. So is assigned. Yes, yes, assigned. Mhm. So value after clear statement is 0. That is, this is acting like a normal because we are printing only, yes. If you print N1, N1 remains the value because we are only clearing what was the N1 NO. Right. Value of the clear statement. So field symbol clearing NO value also clear this. So that is data object value also getting cleared. This is a kind of new observations. Check it out. The result is this. So go to FS. Double click on FS. Double yes. Previous earlier it was accepted. Now double click is not working. So you type it manually. Now you have to see. Yes, these are all new observations for you. So first double click not work. Number is okay. Double click it works normally. This FS, this symbol changed. Earlier it was not there. This is actually the when we declare with the type addition, because you have to see the above syntax versus below syntax. Above without type addition, below yes. Now if you look at here, it is type addition, type any. So if you don't write type addition, it was any. Here it is okay. If you write type any, if you look at it is nothing is there here by default. When we assign and go to FS, both are same. Let's see now NO type and length curve. Not over its value also. It is generally is pointing to that. So now if you go to U line, we are checking the status if the field symbol is assigned or not. Is assigned, yes. Is assigned. One more. Um, so clear statement. Clear statement result, the value of both gone because both are giving same value, same memory address. That's why the clearing of field symbol is impacting the data object value of memory also. This is kind of new observations, right? Then going back to one more example, yes, of clearing. If you want to check U line, yes, if FS is assigned, FS is if not is assigned, you can use not here. If not is not, both are there. You can use ampersand. So if you go to this negative, yes, this approach, yes, this is if not assigned. So you can say that yes, FS field symbol is not assigned. And if check. Mm. So after clear statement, because so you have to be more clear with this U lines, okay, for clarity purpose. Okay, this is the reason. We have to go to after that print statement is important. Field symbol is not assigned, so we are not able to print this. Which one? Like even you are not getting this result right. This is not getting. If you want to get it, what you have to do is, even this assign statement, we will assign statement, and this statement, we will comment it out. So just this is declared. Okay. Yes. Declared, assign and printing. After that, checking the status. Still also, you are not getting that. Even you want to check this assign statement, you have to comment it out. Yes or no? Then only you can check this. Yes. Field symbol has not been assigned yet. Yes, this is, if you don't assign this type of get one not assigned, this type of errors you will get it. Okay. Yes. Error at because working with field symbol is, yes, without assigning, if you try to print it right statement, then right statement is unable to print because it is two-step procedure is must. Declaration, assign is must. If no assign, it leads to runtime error. That most common error we will get it is this only, field symbols, because we forgot to assign the field symbol. This is what the error is. Okay, so if you don't print it, no worries. Now, mm, yes, go to execute. Yes, this is right approach. Because without assignment, if you are printing, then you are getting. So field symbol, just declared field symbol, declared field symbol, then checking it, whether it is assigned or not. It is not assigned. Okay, you can try out with other example also so that you will come to know. Assignment related. So because my intention is you have to understand is assigned, is not assigned. Yes. And what was our explore? Mm, mm. So is assigned is used to check the field symbol status. Field symbol status. And the next clear statement, clear statement does what? Resets resets the assigned value back to its initial value. Initial value depends on data type. If next, what is the final observation? If field symbol is declared but without assignment, without assigned statement, what happens? Leads to runtime error. Runtime error in the sense, yes, yes, get one not found. So both are must and mandatory. So this is the small topic of field symbol. So today we have covered this special things. Tomorrow we'll continue with working with variables topic. So that's all. Thank you.